No, no. Back in your bed. In your bed. No. Go get in your bed. Wilf and I are trying to get to the dentist because I've got an appointment for my sensitive teeth down here. And we've got roadworks. But the brilliant thing is they've shut the main road into Bristol and blocked access to all the minor roads, the back roads. So you don't know the road into Bristol is closed till you've gone 3 miles, and then you've got to turn around and queue in traffic back 3 miles because you can't take any of the side routes to bypass the closed road. It's genius that they've decided to do that all at the same time. You're not impressed, are you, Will? Because we just want to go to the dentist and then we want to go to a cafe, don't we? Yeah. Fancy some breakfast out? What do you fancy?
I don't know. What's on the list?
Depends where we go. Toast, eggs,
Can we get egg?
croissants,
Can we get
pain au chocolat,
egg, bacon,
turnovers.
egg, bacon, and what's it called? Egg, bacon, toast.
Yeah, could probably get that. Mind you, that detour has sent us up a very pretty road. This is pretty, isn't it? All the trees, the canopy of trees, and the sunshine glinting through.
That's fine. Try this. I'm not going to let you get that much of it. I can make art, look. Like that. Like that.
Just showing Wilfred where
It looks really small.
Daddy had a flat. It's not really small, it's huge.
Can we go back to
Just
see
need
the mail?
I'm trying to go backwards. And it seems to be... You what, darling?
Can we see the mayor's house?
The mayor's house?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Oh, I don't know. I think in local politics, very, very influential.
What does he do for us? To get that big of a fancy house?
We might have to Google that.
I've never
So
heard.
Wilf just wants to see the mayor's house now.
Big conservatory.
Conservatory?
What's that called?
Yeah, that's right.
That's massive.
Can you see it's got the coat of arms on the side there, look?
Yeah. Is that all one
Can you
house?
imagine having to hoover that?
Yeah, he's probably got like 80 cleaners.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, he's rich.
Well, I don't think he owns it, honey. I think it comes with the job.
Wait, so then you, as soon as like you're not the mayor anymore, you just have to move out?
Yeah.
Can you not be the mayor for your life?
You've got to be voted in and voted to stay in.
How many times has he been voted to stay in?
I don't know. I don't know much about him. We'll have to Google it.
It's probably just his house at this point.
I'd be happy enough just living in that little outbuilding there.
No. I wouldn't be living next to that massive house. Think about how good the internet might be in there.
Imagine. Wilf and I did a good deed. Wilf found a telephone on the floor on the road by the curb, didn't you, darling?
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, whilst the phone had been lost, somebody had sent a photograph, and I was able to press down on that message, and it came up with reply. So I replied saying, "This phone has been lost. Please call me." Gave them my name and my number. So a lady rang me and said, "Oh, that's my sister's phone. She'll be panicking, but I think she's out with a friend. I'll ring her friend and then get back to you." So that's what happened. Her friend then rang me, and I walked up the road and gave her back her phone. She was ever so grateful. It was really sweet. So that was a good deed done, wasn't it, Wilf?
Yeah.
Well done for being such an eagle-eyed boy. Look at me glowing. Ha 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 ha. I must look very crazy on my dog walks, especially when it's sort of dusky, or you know, the lights poor because of the weather and people's cars have got their headlamps on. I must glow. Awkward cut then, because I just pulled my jeans up and showed everybody my stomach. Just back from the dog walk. Today just feels like a funny old day because of, wait a second. Yeah, today feels like a funny old day because of going into Bristol and the length of time that it took. Yeah, the length of time it took to get into Bristol and then to find a car parking space. And then to get home. I feel as though the best part of the day is gone. I've walked the dog now and I've got shopping delivery on its way. I need to decide what to do. I think make a cup of tea and start the ironing. Terribly dull content for you. You don't need to see me ironing. Wish I'd got more fun stuff to show you, but really my life is just blissful domestication. I am going to make a Victoria sponge later for Bake Off and see if I've got the rest of the ingredients for my Christmas cake. I'm doing the ironing and watching Vlogtobers. I've just watched my friend Becky from Back to Blighty vlog podcast. She's lovely. And she's just pulled up some carrots. I won't do that because it might be noisy. She's just pulled up some carrots from her allotment, which has reminded me that I sowed some carrots, little round ones, and they should be about ready. So when I finish the ironing, hopefully I'll remember we've had this conversation and I will. Why am I taking my jumper off? I was thinking about going and finding something else to put on. So silly. Yeah. It's because I was thinking about putting my coat on to go outside to pick the carrots, but I'm not doing any of that until I finish the ironing. Oh, loser. There's a Victoria sponge in the oven for Bake Off tonight. Now I'm going to finish doing the Christmas cake. I always make my mum a tiny little individual Christmas cake because her husband doesn't eat it and she wouldn't get through a really big one, so I make her a little one. She likes it, and I don't ice it because she doesn't like it to be iced. She likes it just with marzipan. So that's one of my little Christmas traditions that I do. Give her a bit more. There. And I need to put a cuff around the edge to stop it from, because it's in the cooker for so long, to stop it from singeing, I suppose.
Just putting the trousers up.
We lead a very exciting life.
It's proper rock and roll.
Where we are lighting a fire with the... Oh, you cheated!
No, I didn't.
You put a proper firelighter on there. That's not a good...
Well, that was only to get them going.
Why couldn't you use a match like I did?
Well, because I'm like mad granny and I struggle to light the matches. think it runs in the family. Oh, bloody hell.
Hello. It's out to get you. Oh, the kitchen smells so good. Those Christmas cakes are so yummy. I forgot to tell you how I got on at the dentist, didn't I? So I have apparently overbrushed, which I thought, I was hoping that was the case rather than having a cavity. So he's just given me some just sensitive toothpaste that he has free samples of, and he said just slather it on there and keep doing that, and it'll rebuild and stop brushing so hard. So that's the plan. So that's a relief.
What's that?
Not needing any fillings.
Oh. Yeah, and
Yeah.
provide bank balance as well.
Yeah.
How come it only costs you 30 quid the dentist?
Never really cost me much more than that when I go, unless I see
Who
the
did you see?
hygienist. Paul.
That's the way, bugger charged me double that.
Yeah, but it wasn't a like a checkup and X-rays and a scale and all of that. It was just to look at the sore tooth I got.
Oh, is it? Oh, he wouldn't have charged me for that.
Ah, well, next time you can take me in. And then you can take me for breakfast next door in that nice little place.
Yeah, well, we could do that on Friday because I was going to.
No, we can't.
Right?
There's something going on Friday.
It's not. Got Ted's interview, but that'll be half an hour, then we could go and have breakfast.
Oh, we could, except I've got to take the dog to the groomers and there's not enough time between...
The animal just ruins my life. All the time.
That's because I effing hate you!
Yeah, she does.
I effing hate you. I only like my mummy.
So yumptious.
That is a big.
Oh,
Big.
That's
how big a
professional.
piece is it?
Well, it's gone big.
Well, that is quite a large slice.
Yeah, it's a for thought. Bill, come and tell me how big a bit of cake do you want?
I think this is cooked.
Bill, how big do you want your cake? Come and show me.
I don't think that's cooked.
No, I don't think it is. Is that big enough?
Yeah.
Nope, that's not cooked.
What do you mean is that?
That's Christmas cake.
When it's Christmas.
For when it's Christmas, yeah. Better put it back in. Pardon?
Look how big that bruise is.
What's that from?
I don't know.
It's
My
like
family abuses me.
looks like a ball has hit you.
How did that work?
Like, well, it looks quite round.
Push play.
That's Margot scratching up her bed. Margot, stop it. This is our other hamster, Coconut. He's fat as anything and he bites. So I have to be very careful. But you don't mean it, do you? You just don't know. You're just a silly old scared boy. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. Look at his little foot. Look at that. He's like a hobbit. He's really, really fat. And he exercises more than Timmy, but Timmy's just so old. You're all right, as long as you've got food in your mouth. Otherwise you bite me, don't you? And he does draw blood. Don't bite me. I have to put him down because I find him a bit nerve-wracking. Oh, you can't. I've gone off with that whole stick. That's meant to last a couple of nights. He's run off with it. Right, good night. See you tomorrow. Oops.